What's up, YouTube? This is MathWiz97 and welcome to episode 70 of my WWE 2K17 Universe Mode. We are back with SmackDown, the first edition of Tuesday Night SmackDown, hot off the heels of the Payback pay-per-view, and we are coming to you from Atlantic City, New Jersey, for this edition of SmackDown, and we are kicking things off with the returning WWE Champion, Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens, he is set for singles action to kick off the show, and from what I understand, if I know Kevin Owens, I have a feeling that old KO is not going to be too happy with kicking off the card this evening. I mean, Kevin Owens, of course, it was 2 nights ago at the Payback pay-per-view that he, well, just destroyed CM Punk. I mean, that was in CM Punk's hometown of Chicago, no less. I mean, straight out of the gate, Kevin Owens caught Punk completely off guard when he would normally roll outside of the ring and try to dictate the pace of the matchup, try to slow things down. This time, Kevin Owens, he rushed straight at CM Punk. Punk was completely unprepared, and from that point on, Kevin Owens just proceeded to dominate that matchup, proceeded to dominate the hometown boy CM Punk, completely killed the crowd. It was all Kevin Owens last night in Chicago, or 2 nights ago in Chicago. I'm still stuck in the past, ladies and gentlemen. But right now, Kevin Owens, he is about to take on Big Cass in singles competition. And this is going to be a very difficult task on the part of Colin Cassidy, but this is also a tremendous opportunity for Big Cass, because if he can beat the WWE Champion Kevin Owens, which, I mean, that's easier said than done. That's no small task in and of itself, but let's kick it to Enzo Amore, because we know he's always got something to say.
My name is Enzo Amore, and I am a certified G and a bona fide stunt, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Big Cass, and he's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Carmella, and she's hot as hell, and you can't teach that. Bada boom, realest guys in a room, how you doing?
How you doing, Enzo? Of course, Enzo, as vocal as ever. It's been a while since we last saw Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy here on SmackDown, but they're here tonight. Big Cass, of course, gonna be in singles action. Enzo Amore and Carmella at ringside. Big Cass, he's got the cavalry behind him. We'll just see if that'll be enough to take down the monstrous Kevin Owens.
And for our so-called opponents tonight, we have one word to describe them. And I'm gonna
Well, I don't know if this is smart. I don't know how to say this about Kevin Owens,
spell it out for you.
but they're gonna do it anyway. And Kevin Owens there at ringside does not look too impressed at this. I mean, Kevin Owens, I mean, you saw him, he had his hands at his sides, almost just waiting for this to speed along, you know, try to hurry things up. Kevin Owens not too impressed with what Enzo and Big Cass are bringing to the table. But he doesn't have to worry about Enzo tonight. He's got Big Cass one-on-one inside the squared circle. Well, no wasted time on the part of Kevin Owens, and, well, no respect either. He doesn't think Big Cass is worth his time. Big Cass doesn't take too kindly to that. But Kevin Owens takes Colin Cassidy down with a clothesline. And now Kevin Owens off the ropes, running senton. He doesn't think Big Cass is enough of a challenge, and, well, he's proven it right now. And Big Cass, obviously, Cass did not want to be disrespected like that, but, I mean, right now Kevin Owens is just toying with... Oh, you're kidding me. Pathetic chihuahua? What is... Oh, Kevin Owens, I guess, implying that Enzo is all bark and no bite. Enzo Amore's hitting the ring. I guess this is a triple threat now. Well... I mean, I guess, what else would you really expect? Kevin Owens, or Enzo Amore stepping in the ring with Kevin Owens, I mean, can't really expect anything more than that. I mean, I'm sorry, Enzo, but you're way out of your league, buddy. Meanwhile, Big Cass, I mean, this was supposed to be a singles match. Is it a triple threat now? I mean, the referee doesn't seem to know what to do about this. I mean, the WWE Champion is just, WWE Champion just taking control of this matchup, just completely changing it on the fly. But right now, Big Cass is in control. Well, so much for that. Kevin Owens counters with a jawbreaker. And now Kevin Owens with a Michinoku driver. Big Cass planted into the canvas. And now Kevin Owens measuring his man. Oh, just a stomp straight to the face. Not much of an impact from Enzo Amore. He got dumped over the top rope. And now Kevin Owens with a go-home driver, planting Big Cass down on the canvas too. But no! Colin Cassidy manages to peel the shoulder off the canvas. But Kevin Owens, I mean, he's barely getting started here. I mean, credit to Big Cass to kick out. But Kevin Owens, there's a clothesline and Big Cass over the top rope. But wait a minute, Enzo's back. Enzo Amore's back on the apron. And he's coming back for a piece of Kevin Owens. And again Enzo, I mean, he comes in like a ball of fire, but he doesn't really set much of a blaze. Owens immediately shuts him down. And there we go, pop-up powerbomb. And Owens just falls into the cover. 2, 3. I mean, really, what was the referee supposed to do in a situation like that? Even when it was Enzo and Cass, neither of them could really even lay a finger on Kevin Owens. And Cass got a couple shots in. Enzo, well, I mean, Enzo, what really can you say? And Kevin Owens, again, running his mouth. He's mouthing off, as he always does. I mean, he has truly vanquished all of the opponents he's gone up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, the lights have gone out. Oh my. Well, you know this man is incapable of making a grand entrance. Or the opposite of that. He's incapable of not making a grand entrance. Here he is, the king of strong style, Shinsuke Nakamura! Shinsuke Nakamura 2 nights ago at Payback, he defeated Brock Lesnar and ended his WWE career. Lesnar put his career on the line. If he could not defeat Shinsuke Nakamura, he vowed to leave this company, and that's just what happened. Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Brock Lesnar. The Beast Incarnate is gone from Tuesday nights. He's gone from the WWE. And now, Shinsuke Nakamura, he's got unfinished business with the WWE title. It was, of course, last month that Nakamura had the opportunity to become #1 contender, but it was Brock Lesnar who interrupted that #1 contender's match and cost Shinsuke his shot. And now, CM Punk is out of the picture. Brock Lesnar is out of the picture. It's just Shinsuke Nakamura and Kevin Owens in the center of the ring. And now you can hear this crowd. Well, the crowd clearly behind Shinsuke Nakamura here tonight. A bit of a pose-off between these two. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, that's John Cena. Well, John Cena wants to get in on this action as well. Well, Kevin Owens, he was looking for a challenge, and well, look at this. They're coming out of the woodworks now. From left, right, and center, that's Austin Aries. And I think Kevin Owens spoke too soon. We've got challengers lining up all over the place. And there's Rusev now. The Bulgarian Brute just appeared behind John Cena, and he's making a claim for the title. Oh, wait a minute. Are these two going to go? Are these two going to start throwing hands? Rusev and John Cena. Oh, wait a minute. There's the SmackDown general manager. Oh my God. A fatal four-way at Battleground. I mean, Lita's got a fair point. It has been quite some time since Austin Aries had a major victory. But wait, Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens has just booked himself in tonight's main event against Austin Aries. Oh, but wait a minute. Shinsuke Nakamura is not going to be overlooked. Straight in the face of the WWE Champion, and now Kevin Owens. Well, no one is allowed to throw a punch tonight. At least not in this current standoff. But Shinsuke and Kevin Owens, neither man backing down. What a confrontation that's going to be. Well, at Battleground, it's going to be a fatal four-way for the WWE Championship. John Cena versus Russo. Wait a minute. Now backstage. Oh my God, Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss just shoved the former #1 contender for the Women's Championship, Becky Lynch. Obviously a bit of jealousy there on the part of Alexa Bliss. Of course, it was Becky Lynch who won that Battle Royal at Payback to go on to face Asuka. Alexa Bliss was a part of that Battle Royal. But what an announcement to kick off this show. At Battleground, we'll see a fatal four-way for the WWE Championship. But right now, we welcome the retaining, defending Intercontinental Champion, Cody Rhodes. And there's quite a bit of controversy surrounding Cody Rhodes and that Intercontinental Championship. Two days ago at the Payback pay-per-view, Cody Rhodes fought The Miz in a submission match, and it was down the stretch that Cody Rhodes delivered a low blow to The Miz and then forced him to tap out to that cross-face chicken wing, that devastating submission hold. But people seem to be up in arms about the fact that Cody Rhodes would utilize a low blow. The match was no disqualification, of course. But still, yeah, cannot deny, Cody Rhodes played dirty. And that's the end of it, folks. Cody Rhodes won, The Miz lost. And unlike last time, Cody Rhodes is not going to be giving The Miz another shot at that title. Well, I guess we're just going to have to figure out who the next challenger is going to be. Miz is going to have to go to the back of the line. And, well, Cody Rhodes now just has to wait to figure out who his next challenger is going to... Oh, wait a minute. That's Hideo Itami. And Cody Rhodes, well, what an encounter that could be. Cody Rhodes and Hideo Itami. Well, of course, Hideo Itami scheduled to compete up next. But man, could Hideo Itami be lining himself up for a shot at Cody Rhodes' Intercontinental title? Could Hideo Itami be next in line? Who knows, folks? Itami certainly made quite the impression on our Intercontinental Champion just a few moments ago. But right now, Itami is making his way to the ring. He's going to be in singles action against Big E coming up next. But the situation surrounding Cody Rhodes, I mean, Miz is out. Maybe, just maybe, Hideo Itami is in. I guess his performance in this next matchup definitely will impact his standing in that championship scene. It's been a little while since we last saw Hideo Itami compete on SmackDown, but when he did compete last, he was teaming with Shinsuke Nakamura in a tag team match against the Ascension, a match which Itami and Nakamura won. And even before that, when Itami was first drafted to SmackDown from Monday Night Raw, he did defeat Sheamus on an episode of Main Event. And then you also have to consider that Itami is a former WWE Tag Team Champion, so Itami's got quite the pedigree here in Universe Mode. And unlike what Lita had to say about Austin Aries earlier, about Aries lacking much of an impact as of late, Itami has had quite the impact in his previous appearances. But again, Itami just needs a little... I think he's going to need a little extra push in order to consider himself the next #1 contender for that Intercontinental title. And speaking of people who need a little extra push, you've got Big E, who not too long ago left the New Day. He separated himself from Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. And now Big E was looking to go into the singles scene. Of course, just last month, he fought Brock Lesnar to a defeat, unfortunately, for Big E. But he made quite the impression on a lot of people in that matchup. He put up a good fight against Lesnar. So we'll just see how that plays out for him tonight. Because, I mean, Itami right now, I mean, this crowd is buzzing after what we just saw, the interaction between Itami and Cody Rhodes. This is the perfect opportunity for Big E, especially now that Itami's got a bit of a buzz around him. Big E to come in and just shut that down. Throw himself into the mix, because right now, we do not have a #1 contender for the Intercontinental title. This would be the perfect opening for a guy like Big E to jump right into that top spot. Especially with a win over someone like Hideo Itami, a former tag team champion. This could be huge for Big E. As E now has him up on his shoulders, looking to drive him into the corner and down into the canvas with a power slam. And Big E now going to pick Itami to his feet, but no, Itami sweeps out the leg and a double foot stomp from Itami. Oh, and there's a massive kick as well. Of course, that's what Big E has to watch out for, those devastating strikes. And here comes Itami. Itami's heating up, lighting up Big E with these vicious strikes. And now Itami has got him, gonna hang him out to dry on that top rope with the inverted suplex. And then follows through with another kick straight to the sternum. Of course, Big E rushed him at the start of this matchup, trying to get in close to prevent those devastating kicks. But the thing about Hideo Itami is that, I mean, if you take away his kicks, well then he'll just slap the piss out of you. I mean, Hideo Itami, one of the most devastating strikers in this company today. But right now, Big E with a sit-out spinebuster goes for the pin. No, just a 1 count. A quick kick out there from Itami, not looking to show any signs of weakness. Of course, now that the Intercontinental Champion has got to be watching this matchup, Itami wants to look impressive. If he's got the champion's eye on him, and Cody Rhodes is looking for a new challenger, well then Hideo Itami, well right now this is not looking too impressive. As Big E is looking impressive, however. A couple of spears in the corner. And now you hear the crowd chanting, "New Day rocks." Well, that might rattle the big man. Big E got him with a back body drop, and there you see, there it is. It got to him. I was worried it might. Big E took his eyes off the prize for a moment. Is that going to come back to cost him? Yes, it will. Itami counters with a jawbreaker, and there! Connects with the rolling elbow. Big E absolutely leveled by the devastating striking ability of Itami. And now Hideo takes him to the corner, springs up to that middle rope, and he's going to swing around and just catch him out over that top rope. And now Itami scales to the top rope. Off that guillotine maneuver now, scaling to the high rent district. He's looking to fly. Itami, massive clothesline. A massive high impact clothesline off the top rope from Hideo Itami. And now Itami's starting to feel it. He's starting to heat up. Looking for the... Oh, just having a little fun out there with that kick to the side of Big E's head. Looked like he might have been going for a foot stomp, but that's not how Itami rolls. And now here comes Hideo Itami. A couple of slaps of backhand. And now the kicks. Here come the devastating kicks from Hideo Itami. Big E drops to the canvas, and Hideo's looking to go in for the kill as he makes his way to the corner. He's lining him up. He's measuring Big E, who stumbles to his feet. Here comes Hideo with a massive running knee. And now the cover hook of the outside leg. 2, 3. And just like that, Hideo Itami picks up the win over Big E. An impressive win at that. Cody Rhodes watching backstage. You have to think, this could be the next man to step up to face him. Itami, is he the next challenger? Could we be looking at the next Intercontinental Champion in the making? Perhaps. Itami hasn't had much to speak of here on SmackDown so far, but now is the time for Itami to make his mark. Now is the time for Hideo Itami to capture his first singles championship in Universe Mode. That's on his mind, but can he accomplish it? Stay tuned for the next episode of SmackDown, where Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns are set to call out Bray Wyatt. What do the two former members of The Shield have in store for the Eater of Worlds after defeating Luke Harper and Eric Rowan at Payback? We'll have to wait to find out. Also, Braun Strowman will be in action. What does the future hold for this monster after he took out Brock Lesnar at Payback? Stay tuned for next week. You will not want to miss that exciting episode. And now it's main event time, ladies and gentlemen, as we await the arrival of the self-proclaimed greatest man who ever lived. You know him, and whether or not you love him or hate him, you cannot deny that he is impressive. He is Austin Aries. And tonight, he's got a massive opportunity. Austin Aries has not been in action since his defeat at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view inside the Intercontinental Championship Hell in a Cell triple threat matchup, where he tapped out to that devastating crossface chicken wing on the part of Cody Rhodes. But tonight, Austin Aries has the opportunity to, very well earn himself a future shot at the WWE title. It's not going to be at Battleground, but according to Kevin Owens, if Austin Aries can defeat him here tonight, well then Aries will get a shot whenever he wants. Maybe it could even be before Battleground. Who knows? It all comes down to Austin Aries. When will he decide to cash in that shot? But I'm getting ahead of myself. That's assuming that Austin Aries can even defeat Kevin Owens in the first place, which is no easy task. Just ask Big Cass and Enzo Amore. Just ask CM Punk. Just ask Daniel Bryan, Goldberg, The Undertaker. Kevin Owens has been mowing people down left and right. And Austin Aries might just be the next man to add to that list. He might just be another victim. At this point in his career, Kevin Owens, he cannot be more dominant. He cannot be more impressive. At this point, Kevin Owens has held that WWE Championship for 177 days. He's approaching the record for the longest championship reign here in Universe Mode. Of course, the current record holder, it is a three-way tie at 192 days between... No, actually, it's 196 days, I stand corrected, between Cesaro, of course, his United States Championship reign, the World Heavyweight Championship, or the Intercontinental Championship reign, rather, of Ryback, and of course, the Tag Team Championship reign of the Wyatt family. It's gonna be... Kevin Owens, at this point, unless Austin Aries can defeat him here and challenge him for the title next week, Kevin Owens is going to break that record. But look at that. Usually lately, we've been seeing superstars rush straight after Kevin Owens at the start of a matchup. But after what Kevin Owens did to CM Punk last night, Austin Aries, he had to play it a bit more cautiously. He didn't rush straight in after Kevin Owens. Maybe on the off chance that Owens would rush him as well. Owens is trying to dictate the pace of this matchup, but Austin Aries is sticking to him. He doesn't want to let Kevin Owens play those mind games. Oh, look at this. Kevin Owens was looking to walk around the ring, but Austin Aries ducks outside of the ring. Now Kevin Owens is going to... Oh, but there's Aries. Aries is going to cut off his path yet again. So even though Austin Aries might not have started off on the right foot, currently, I mean, Kevin Owens could get counted out here, and Austin Aries, I mean, he still gets that win. Austin Aries knows that. But he's going to back off, give Kevin Owens a chance to get back in the ring. But right now, as far as the mind games go, Austin Aries may have the advantage. Oh, but Kevin Owens, mind games don't always matter if you can just flat out out-muscle somebody as he backs him into the corner. But Austin Aries with the cheap shot now. I mean, if he's got the mental edge, oh. And this is vintage Austin Aries right here. He's telling Kevin Owens to give it his all. Now Kevin Owens spills over the top rope. Austin Aries, I mean, he is inside Kevin Owens' head right now. And he knows it. Now over the top rope, launching himself to the outside with a crossbody. Austin Aries. He's got the WWE Champion in the palm of his hands. And I have to make a correction from earlier. It is 196 days. That is the current record. I always somehow get that number mixed up. But either way, Kevin Owens is approaching it. Oh! Massive elbow drop there from Austin Aries. And this is actually surprising. Austin Aries is bringing the fight to Kevin Owens. I mean, Aries, like I said, might not have rushed straight at the WWE Champion to take the early advantage. But, despite that, he is still... Wait a minute, Kevin Owens, I spoke too soon. Aries was looking impressive, perhaps a little too impressive, that things were going too well for the greatest man who ever lived. And just as I say that, Kevin Owens turns this match back in his favor. And this could be the beginning of the end for Austin Aries. I mean, we saw what happened to CM Punk. Once Kevin Owens took control, I mean, it was game, set, match. But Austin Aries is not done. He's still fighting back. Owens launches himself over the top, launches Aries over the top rope, but Aries able to spring back at him. Got him with the back elbow. And now Kevin Owens is in trouble. Austin Aries lining him up for that leg drop guillotine. And now Austin Aries gonna scale to the top rope. Kevin Owens trying to get back to his feet. Aries waiting for Owens to get to his feet as he lines up the champ for an axe handle. Austin Aries has to give it 110% tonight, but sometimes even that isn't enough to defeat Kevin Owens. Just ask Adrian Neville. Back at the Royal Rumble, Neville had the performance of a career, but even then, Kevin Owens was too tough. Neville couldn't defeat him. And now Kevin Owens off the ropes. You see why. Moves like that running senton will just take the wind right out of you, take the fight right out of you. Austin Aries, is he going to be able to come back from this? Kevin Owens launches him into the corner, a couple of shots to the body. Oh, but Aries blocked that one. Austin Aries is not backing down in the slightest. As Kevin Owens whipped into the corner. Austin Aries drives the knee straight into the midsection. And now scaling to the middle rope. Austin Aries looking to catch him, hit him. One of those two words with that elbow straight across the face. Now the WWE Champion is out on his feet. Austin Aries has got him up over the shoulders. No weight counter. Kevin Owens able to stick the landing. Oh, and a massive clothesline, and now it's Aries who spills head over heels to the floor. And Kevin Owens is going to join him out there. Kevin Owens hopping down off that apron. Austin Aries struggling to get to his feet, but Kevin Owens going to launch him into the barricade. And this is where Kevin Owens is going to go to work on that lower back, that lower spine of Austin Aries. And we know lately Kevin Owens has been... He's been going to that apron powerbomb. That's how he's been decimating guys like Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, and Goldberg. Perhaps Austin Aries. I mean, think of all the superstars that Kevin Owens has put away. I mean, that's the thing with Kevin Owens, is that even if he can't hit you with one move, he has several other moves that can finish you off. If the apron powerbomb doesn't work, he's got the pop-up powerbomb. If that doesn't work, he's got the package pile driver. And those are only the ones that we know about. What else? What other devastating tools does Kevin Owens have at his disposal that he hasn't even tapped into yet? No one can say for certain, no matter how well you know this man. I mean, Kevin Owens, he's always got new tricks up his sleeve. Is right now looking at, perhaps looking for the jackhammer yet again that he stole from Goldberg. But there's Austin Aries as he countered the jackhammer, got him with that neck breaker. Now look at this pinfall. Austin Aries is not fazed in the slightest. He's not intimidated by Kevin Owens. But even so, that arrogance isn't going to get him anywhere. He's got to stay laser focused on his target. He's got to remember what Kevin Owens is capable of. So now Austin Aries Whips him off the ropes. Aries now. Oh, with the discus forearm. Got him right across the cheekbone. Now hooks the leg. 1, 2. No, but Kevin Owens kicks out just before the count of 3. And Austin Aries having a bit of a spat with the referee, but he can't afford to waste that time. That's valuable time. And Aries, this is not a smart strategy at all. He might be trying to get to rally the crowd behind him, but at the same time, you can't give Kevin Owens any moment of reprieve, any moment to rest, to recover, because he'll turn it right back on you, spit it right back in your face, as he is about to do to Austin Aries right now. Kevin Owens to the second rope, moonsaults, and that might have just crushed the life out of Austin Aries. Hook of the leg by Owens. 1, 2, but no. Aries, defiant as ever, keeps himself alive in this matchup. I don't know for how much longer, though, as Kevin Owens is going for another one of his big shots. The go-home driver hooks the inside leg. 2, and Aries kicks out again. Aries just manages to pull the shoulder off the canvas, but Kevin Owens, he's starting to get frustrated now. As Aries whipped off the ropes. Owens now, back body drop. And Kevin Owens now a kick to the back, but Austin Aries, he's starting to heat up. That kick only awoke a fire within him, as here comes Austin Aries with the strikes. Austin Aries, he's rallying. Kevin Owens backed into a corner. Tornado DDT. Aries planted him with a tornado DDT. And now to the corner. Austin Aries is measuring his man, looking for that devastating clothesline. Nearly decapitated Kevin Owens right there. Hook of the leg on the champ. 1, 2, no. A kick out again by Owens. Austin Aries, he's running out of options. What more can he do? What more does he have to do to put away the WWE Champion? As Austin Aries now dragging him by the back of the neck. Over to those ropes. Oh, a massive forearm there by Austin Aries. Owens spills to the outside. Oh, and here comes Austin Aries. Austin Aries, heat-seeking missile through the ropes. And Kevin Owens has been laid out. Austin Aries, he thinks he's got him. He thinks that might be enough to put away Kevin Owens. Owens is down. He's out. Center of the ring. Covered by Aries. 1, 2, 3. No, you're kidding me. Owens just barely got the shoulder off the canvas. Austin Aries just about had him with that heat-seeking missile. But as expected, Kevin Owens, I mean, he's as resilient as they come. One of the most dangerous superstars, if not the most dangerous superstar in that locker room today. Oh, wait a minute. Aries had him up on the top rope, but Owens had other plans. Crossbody. A massive crossbody by Kevin Owens. And if that won't take the fight out of you, well, I don't know what will. As Kevin Owens now has him up in the torture rack. And he's going to look for that neck breaker. Owens now crawling into the pin. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, 3. No! Aries is still in it. Aries, with all the fight he can muster, pushing himself back to his feet, but that super kick. That super kick will do it. No, you're kidding me. Aries is still trying to fight his way to his feet. Scratching and clawing with everything that he's got. But Kevin Owens has got him. Pump handle neck breaker. And that for sure will do it. Aries is done. Kevin Owens, I mean, he's not going to go for the... Aries is still moving. That pump handle neck breaker, that didn't do it. And Kevin Owens now... I mean, Kevin Owens is beside himself. He's having flashbacks of last night, or 2 nights ago. I mean, CM Punk just would not stay down. And now Austin Aries fighting back with the same life. But now the cover, that'll snuff it out. No! The electric chair powerbomb did not put Aries down for good. And Kevin Owens... Well, Kevin Owens to say, okay, you want to play the hero? Well, you saw what happened to CM Punk 2 nights ago. And now it seems as though Kevin Owens is looking to give Austin Aries the hero's exit that he's looking for. The same move that put away CM Punk in Chicago. Kevin Owens with that look in his eye, that crazed look. He's going to end Austin Aries with this apron power bomb. And that's it. You can win by count out. Go for the pin. I mean, Austin Aries, either way, he's going to need to be stretchered out of this arena. As Kevin Owens rolls him into the ring. And just casually makes his way into the ring, into the cover. And you can count to 1,000. I mean, this match is done. And Austin Aries, despite the fight he had left in him, the fire that he brought out in this matchup, Kevin Owens just had more. Kevin Owens was too much. Aries, he calls himself the greatest man that ever lived, but Kevin Owens continues to prove that he is the top dog, that he is the best superstar in this company, in this industry, and that's why he is still your WWE Champion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. Keep on YouTubing.